Greetings, folks. I'm Dan Mack.
And I'm Chris Mack.
Welcoming you to another episode of Shred Shack Tries. This time we're trying out a whole new coffee, and this one comes from the Deadsled Coffee Company. It's called For the Love of Coffee from Dee Snider. Now, for all two of you that listen to the podcast, you may recognize that I am a big fan of Dee Snider, of course, from Twisted Sister, Van Helsing's Curse, Widowmaker, and of course his solo material. Also director of Strangeland, which I unfortunately never saw, which I have to work on that. But I'm a big fan of Dee Snider, which is why I chose this one out of the rest to start with. We do have a whole bunch of other flavors to try, but this one I wanted to try in particular. It is a medium roast, and it contains coffee.
I love that ingredients list.
It literally says ingredients coffee.
Love it.
Funny note is that it notes that Dee's hit songwriting credits include Celine Dion's The Magic of Christmas.
Never mind all the stuff he's written with Twisted Sister or anything like that, but no, Celine Dion's The Magic of Christmas.
Yeah. Nothing else to worry about. Know what you don't know sure can't hurt you, or we I want to rock,
or we're not gonna take it. Any of that. No.
The Beast. Burn in Hell. No.
Well, this is the hit. This is the one hit he wrote, apparently.
No. In my heart, We're Not Gonna Take It is always the hit, and I Want to Rock is always just fun. So, but if you've heard his solo material, it's fucking badass. So anyway, talking about the coffee here, like I said, it's a medium roast. And
that's your preferred, right? That's your preferred roast?
I prefer medium for the flavor, and I prefer light for the caffeine content of it. Usually, if I go for K-Cups, I go for breakfast blend because usually it's a little bit on the lighter side.
Gotcha.
But we did our cold brew as per usual. Now this did not get to brew as long as I had hoped to do it. This was probably brewing in room temperature for about 12 hours and then in the cold for another 10. It hopefully got plenty of flavor to go along with it, but we shall see as we taste test.
Definitely looks a little bit lighter than my normal cup of coffee. I'm a dark roast guy.
Yeah, it looks a little.
I like mine to be very bitter.
Okay. And of course, as always, Shred Shack mugs. For those of you who don't know, you can get it in travel mugs, dude.
That is cool. I'm a big fan of that one. Yeah. And plus, my favorite aspect of it, before you even try the coffee, the mug here narrows at the bottom, so it actually fit in a freaking cup holder in your car.
Yeah.
That's the stuff right there.
Buy one now.
All right, let's try some coffee.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I know what you see. I already can immediately tell the difference between a cold, a dark roast and a medium roast. This one is a lot more flavorful. It doesn't kick you in the nuts with bitterness immediately.
Yeah. It's far from being bitter.
Yeah, it's far from being bitter. Like this one, you can definitely say, like, if you're a creamer person, we're a black coffee family here.
Actually, I come to take it. I drink my coffee with creamer. And,
okay. So you can see that this would be definitely like complemented very well with a creamer. Yeah. Oh, and like maybe a little bit of a sweetener if that's your thing.
Yeah.
But by itself, it's very enjoyable. I really do like it. It's very tasty.
I feel like there's almost this somewhat sweet aftertaste.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little sweet. That's why I was thinking like with the creamer it'd be very complimentary.
Yeah, I think so. And the creamer that I typically use is like coconut, so it kind of offsets it a little bit.
Okay.
And it's like when I use my coffee machine now, I use K-Cups when I feel like I need a quick cup, and I use my individual scooper filter for other cups, and the taste between those two is very different.
Yeah.
And I think that this would be even more different than either of those, because this doesn't taste like a cup of Folgers like I have, or the HEB brand.
Yeah.
Which is just that Colombian brand.
I think this is Guatemalan actually.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, it says right here, Guatemalan and Central American blend.
Yeah.
That's cool. And like I said, medium's usually not my thing, but this one's pretty good.
Medium is my thing because of the less acidity and the less bitterness. I'm bitter enough as a person, so and also like acidity. Like at this point, I'm getting old. I'm learning what's not good for my stomach lining, and black coffee typically is not.
I'm really interested in seeing what an Italian roast tastes like, because the cool thing about Deadsled is they usually have this little scale here on the side about for the roasting and like the style of roasting, what kind of roast it is as far as dark, or medium, and how bitter it is. I've only gone as far as French roast, which was just like the one just below the darkest roast, which is Italian. I wonder if that's espresso.
Maybe.
Maybe. Curious, but like I said, this one is usually not my cup of coffee, but today it is, and it's very good.
Yeah, I got this. Now, normally in the past when we've gotten when we got Deadsled Coffee, when we did the Rob Zombie Dragula one, I got it in whole bean. I did an entire order from Deadsled, and it was all ground stuff, so as not to make it too fine, because last time a lot of the fine grounds bled into the mix, and so this is kind of like giving the perfect ratio of flavor that it should, which I think will make for a good cup of hot coffee, which is typically how I've been taking my coffee when I work during the day. So this will be a very nice addition to my mornings. And of course we also have to give it
the smell is ridiculous.
Even like the scent of it has some latent sweet to it. It feels.
Ah, yeah.
Like there's I think it literally does say it is ingredients
Coffee, right?
But I'm not smelling anything in particular like cinnamon or chocolate or anything like that.
This would be great with cinnamon in it. Oh my god. Have you had that before?
I put cinnamon in my coffee before.
So good.
But yeah, I like this. This is really good. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much what I can say about that.
Yeah, that's a win. That's a win.
This is definitely a win. I'm glad we tried this one next. Unfortunately, the last one we tried was the Rob Zombie Dragula Fuel one. That one, unfortunately, kind of disappointed us. This is a strong redemption.
Made up for a real good.
Yeah, strong redemption for sure. Yeah, I think this is a win. As per usual, all the stuff we try is typically a win. Once or twice, not so much.
Once or twice,
not so much. But I will say that. And for the next episode, we're going to keep things secret going forward. So we're not going to tell you what comes next. It's just going to be so. But until next time, I'm Dan Mack.
I'm Chris Mack.
And we are The Slime.